Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about a lot of exciting things. We're going to be talking about multi-chain capital, Crabada, Fantom, Avax, Decentraland, the Sandbox, plus a few more other alternative cryptocurrencies. I go by the name of Mona. Welcome to the Beyond 10x YouTube channel, where we get to talk about everything related to cryptocurrencies. I am mostly interested in trading cryptocurrencies, and basically today we are going to be diving deep into the technical analysis. And by the way, Happy New Year, because it has been a while since I last spoke to you guys. I am back and we are going to be doing bigger and better things. So first of all, before we talk about any other alternative cryptocurrencies, it is very important for us to figure out exactly where the price of Bitcoin is going to end up going, because Bitcoin does dictate where all these other alternative cryptocurrencies are going to be heading towards. And this is one of the reasons why doing TA on BTC is very important. So without really talking a whole lot, I really believe that the price of Bitcoin in the next 24 to 48 hours, remember, I'm back to my usual predictions where I give you, some sort of direction, a trend direction, at least for the next 24 to 48 hours. So basically, I believe the price of Bitcoin is going to be heading towards the upside, especially near 40,000 US dollars or even 41,000 US dollars in the next 24 to 48 hours. So what does this mean for a lot of altcoins? This simply means that a lot of altcoins are definitely going to be increasing in value as well. So this is one of the reasons why you have obviously been seeing, cryptocurrencies such as Crabada trading at $1.68, and it has obviously pumped by about 28%. But I do understand, like, you guys do not really need to buy, especially after this particular insane price bump. You just have to wait for the retracement. So if you take a look at this, right, we obviously crossed the previous resistance, and this is one of the reasons why I really believe that play to earn cryptocurrency projects such as Crabada can really end up doing very well. Because take a look at this, we are obviously performing, or rather outperforming, the entire markets, because it obviously recently got released, right? And ever since this euphoric phase, right, this is the actual real value for the tokens, and this is one of the reasons why I believe this was the real all-time high, around $1.39. And if you take a look at this, right, based on the real price of Crabada, and I'm not really considering this particular euphoric deceptive price action right over here, because I really believe the usual real legit price is the price that usually reflects after the dump. These are the pre-sale early investors dumping the price. So this is the actual real value of the token, and I really believe we are heading towards the upside. And of course, getting to buy it when it is cheaper is definitely going to be very, very good for you. So to all the people who bought Crabada a few weeks ago, right, obviously a few days ago, on 28th January, you guys are absolutely killing it. You are almost 30% in profit right now. So this is very good. So I wouldn't advise anybody to invest in Crabada at this particular moment, especially if you are short term. Of course, long term Crabada is very important, and it is obviously going to really make a lot of people millionaires, because if you take a look at the market cap of Crabada, it's only 114 million US dollars, and I'm really sure this is going to easily do 2 billion. And of course, to all my usual subscribers, I'm going to be talking about the three kingdoms, because a lot of you think I obviously dumped on the I dumped the tokens that I own. I still own all the tokens that I owned, and I'm going to be sort of staking, and I am receiving those staking rewards. So I'm going to talk about the three kingdoms specifically in the next coming few days or even few hours, because I need to catch up on a lot of content. So for me, Crabada is definitely a buy. If you didn't really get to purchase it around 77 cents, you should be waiting for a pullback. Moreover, I really believe that once the price of Bitcoin goes to around 41,000 US dollars, right, we're going to end up sort of retracing and getting back to around 34 to around 32. So 32,000 US dollars per BTC is going to be coming after this particular pump is exhausted. So if that happens, a lot of these altcoins are obviously going to be sort of reducing in value, and this is going to be a very grand opportunity for us to accumulate and just basically huddle and just wait and see what we can do in the near future. So looking at multi-chain capital, right, MCC, it also did very well. And by the way, multi-chain capital is the new sort of hot niche, because at this particular moment, right, this is DeFi 3.0. So remember, we had DeFi 1, we also had DeFi 2.0, now we have DeFi 3.0, which is absolutely insane. And I really believe that once people get a hold of this particular new developing niche, I'm sure these pioneering cryptocurrencies, or rather pioneering projects representing this particular new niche, right, the decentralized finance 3.0 niche, I'm sure they're going to do very well. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe multi-chain capital, MCC, is going to end up doing very well. So remember what I told you, right? Since the price of BTC is eventually going to drop down to around 32, 34 level, 32, then all these other coins, all these other altcoins are going to end up reducing in price. So remember what I told you, right? So anyway, forgetting about this altcoins, let's talk about BTC, because I really want to give you this grand perspective. And by the way, after we exhaust our discussion with BTC, we're going to get back to Fantom, Avax, Decentraland, and the Sandbox as well. But I just wanted to get the bigger picture with regards to BTC. So basically, when it comes to BTC, right, obviously we've been hovering around this particular resistance level, because I really believe 38,900 is heavy resistance, because this is where we sort of fell off of a cliff. Okay, we fell off of cliffs from this particular level and this level right over here. So right now we are slightly crossing above this resistance. So when that resistance is broken, then we are obviously going to head towards the next level, which is probably going to be either around this box or to the top side. So but the immediate resistance that we have once we get to cross this particular threshold, and I really believe we are bound to do that, because we have been grinding our way and we sort of formed a bullish flag on BTC. So this is one of the reasons why I really expect an explosive move to the upside, because this is a bullish flag, and once that happens, right, we're obviously going to end up dropping, or rather pumping, all the way to around 40,800, and this is definitely where we're going to end up exhausting our move. So if we just use basic TA, right, so this is basically our flagpole, and if we extend it and push it to the apex, it's roughly coming to the same area, around 40,750. So if the price of Bitcoin is going to end up pushing towards the upside, then best believe looking forward to taking profits around 40,800 and above will be very good, because we also have this particular top resistance coming through there. So but I would just be conservative. I would be conservative, and I will be conservative, and I'm going to be taking profits right around the 40,800 level, because that is where we sort of have resistance, or rather support turned into resistance. So if you extend this level all the way up to this particular level right over here, right, you guys are going to see that the extension is coming through from the past. So this is obviously going to be one hell of an area to sort of break and get to neutralize, if I can put it that way. So that is something that you guys are supposed to be looking out for. But a lot of you might be saying, hey Mona, check this out. What if the price of Bitcoin ends up reverting and just correcting towards the downside? Well, that is absolutely a possibility. We can end up doing that. But ladies and gentlemen, I mean, take a look at this. Ever since we've been dumping, right, we've been easily bought back up. Every dump has resulted into an immediate pump, and this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, look, there is obviously some gravitation, or rather some attraction towards the upside. And we also have like a lot of imbalances that need to be filled around these particular areas. And if you guys know how smart money works, right, then you obviously understand that we are going to see some sort of push towards the upside as far as Bitcoin is concerned, before we get that subsequent retracement towards the bottom, which is around these levels between 34,000 all the way up to around 32,500 etc, because this is what is definitely going to happen in the next coming few hours, probably in the next 72 hours. But for now, I'm mostly interested in this particular price pump. So this is one of the reasons why we are waiting for that explosive price to kick in, and due to the fact that previous resistance broken is going to amount to heavy price push up, so we're obviously going to end up pushing towards the upside. And by the way, there's a lot of liquidity here. There is a ton of liquidity. A lot of people who were shorting, who have been shorting at the bottom, a lot of them have got stop losses, so best believe this area is full of liquidity. We are having a whole lot of liquidity all the way up to that particular level. But for now, based on this particular structure, right? Based on this particular structure, 10 times out of 10, a lot of people have got stop losses in this particular area, so they are definitely going to be stopped out. So if you happen to be one of these people who's shorting around here, then you guys definitely have to look out for that particular liquidity grab, and then a reversal towards the downside. It always happens like that. So anyhow, moving on from here, let's talk about altcoins. Now that you guys understand how BTC is going to play out, obviously everything like Ethereum are going to be following in tandem, and everything is going to be moving towards the upside as well. And this is one of the reasons why we have obviously had slow progress as far as Fantom is concerned. So Fantom has been doing very well in the past few months, and the people who bought this particular coin around 3 cents, I'm sure you guys are doing very, very well. So at this particular moment, right, it's not really looking pretty at this time, and I really expect more downside. Moreover, I expect the price of Bitcoin to sort of drop towards 34, 32, and then if we end up losing the support, we can potentially go to 29,000 US dollars. Now imagine if the price of Bitcoin goes to around 32,000 to around 29,000 US dollars, right? What is the price of Fantom and other alternative cryptocurrencies going to do? These other alternative cryptocurrencies are definitely going to be reducing in value, therefore obviously getting to drop as low as $1.42 would definitely be a very good entry. Moreover, we are just a few points away from around $1.42, $1.45, $1.50. It's not really that crazy if we had to drop. We're only trading at $2.08 at this particular moment as far as Fantom is concerned. So dropping that low is not really far-fetched, and it can happen like in a flash of a second, if I can put it that way. So this is one of the reasons why you guys definitely have to be very careful, and if you guys are going to be following like these quick trades, understand the targets, understand the risk that you guys can potentially face. All right. Anyhow, so let's take a look at the price of Fantom right over here. So heading over to Fantom, this is Fantom. The market cap of Fantom at this particular moment is around 5.2 billion US dollars, and I really expect it to do very well because the ecosystem is absolutely crazy. Fantom, Cosmos, Avax, these are very great coins. These are like solid alternatives to Ethereum, because Ethereum is pretty damn expensive. You guys already know that. It is absolutely frustrating trading, or rather swapping stuff and just conducting business on Ethereum. So this is one of the reasons why a lot of developers are migrating to other, layer one solutions, aka smart contract platforms. And Fantom has got very good momentum. Avax has got tremendous momentum, extremely low fees. Avax is also doing very well as well. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe that we are definitely going to see these projects do very well in the near future. As soon as we have this correction is over and we are able to continue with the bull market, I really believe Avax, Fantom, and Cosmos are going to be very good, solid tier 2 type of investment. So you definitely need to balance your portfolios as well. So getting back to Fantom, right? Fantom is on a very good level, right? Because I really believe we can easily make a 10 to about 15% on Fantom, because take a look at this. If you look at the 3-day time frame, right, obviously we are coming from this particular selling pressure, okay, and we are beginning to find some support. So if we go over to the daily time frame, we're beginning to sort of slowly wind our way up. So I really believe that the price of Fantom is going to have like perhaps you know, a 10 to about 15% price pump, because we are reversing here. We are definitely getting some momentum, and we could potentially see the price of you know, Fantom go to around $2.27, even higher. We could even potentially go to $2.45. That is a potential, so long the price of Bitcoin behaves itself. So as long as Bitcoin is able to pump towards 41,000 US dollars, best believe Fantom and all other coins are definitely going to do very well. And if we move to the smaller time frame, I do see the price of Avax grinding its way up once this particular correction is done. And if we flip over to the 1 hour, right, I really believe that the price of Avax is beginning to consolidate towards the upside. We already corrected enough, and now we're about to rip it out like that, and we're about to like explode towards the upside. So best believe, you know, getting in on Fantom lower than $2.02 is obviously going to reap you a lot of rewards. And we had these opportunities twice, actually more than 3 times. If you look at this particular week, and that one and that one and the recent one, I mean, you had like more than enough opportunities to get in at $2.02. And right now we are beginning to grind you know, our way up. If you look at the 4 hours, the 4 hours is still a little bit red, and if you look at the 1 hour, still you know, gaining its momentum right over there. The 80 minutes looks absolutely powerful, and I really believe that tomorrow, or rather today, or rather the next 24 hours are going to be very, very good, because we are going to break above this particular level, and you know, we're going to head towards this level around $2.40. I really believe that could happen. So that's a very good solid trade if you would ask me. So anyhow, moving to Avax, same situation, guys. Everything is going to end up doing very well in the next 24 to 48 hours, but be very mindful of the price action of BTC. So if you take a look at the price of Ethereum right now, Ethereum is actually pumping as well. We are at $2,000, well, $2,800. We are up by about 4.2%. So basically everything is going to end up going very well as long as BTC is you know, performing very well, and we're going to have those explosive moves. So it's the same situation for Decentraland. Today is a little bit down, and it's still a solid trade, and it can do very well. You know, it's just coming from the bottom. 26th of January, this is where the reversal came through, and you know, it just did its thing. And if you look at the previous all-time high, it was around $5.85. This is a very great entry. This is almost half the price. Solid entry if you're long term. If you're short term, just do those quick flips. When Bitcoin goes to around 40,000 to about 41,000 US dollars, exit your altcoin trades. It's simple. Go back to USD Tether, rinse, repeat. I'm going to be here to guide you, and you guys already know how we've been trading this. You guys already know my history. You guys already know my qualifications. You guys already know my prowess. You already know how we do it when we are in the mood of trading. So I'm definitely going to be back on a daily basis, and we're going to be doing these you know, cryptocurrency markets like crazy. We're going to be making a whole lot of money. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I also conduct private one-on-one tutoring type of situations, aka consultations, because I understand a lot of you guys have got access to a lot of funds, but you just don't know how to allocate your funds and just basically how to invest. So I have been in this game for a very long period of time. Trust me, I've lost a lot of money. I've also made a lot of money, and I've lost that money again, you know, so I know exactly what not to do and how to be a better profitable investor. So this is one of the reasons why you need to hit me up in case you need to you know, ask me for a few pointers, or just basically learn how to trade and how to do these things. Let me know. The email is going to be in the description box below. Feel free to reach out to your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and you can always judge my price prediction. So remember, I'm going to be giving you daily 24 to 72 hours trading guide. So you know, you can observe me for about a month or 2 months. It doesn't matter, because you know, we know what we're doing. So do that, and then if you feel like, okay, you need to step it up a notch, please contact me, and then we're going to get you a whole lot of money. So it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyonce Next. You guys have been awesome. Take care and have a blessed day.